Welcome back to Brush Up Your Game, and today we are taking a look at the Beast, or just Beast, from Marvel United X-Men. And Beast, well, does some pretty cool stuff. We'll get to his specials, but he has 6 move, 4 punches, and 7 heroic symbols. It's pretty useful. First off, you get 3 copies of Move Punch. What's not to like there? Being able to attack something, move to a location that you actually want to benefit from, or move to attack where you need to go. Plus, you got the card before you. There's a lot to like just with that card. You got Move Heroic, same idea. Use, get to the location where you need to either rescue a civilian or work on clearing threat. Again, a lot to like with move and a useful action. Single heroic, it's okay. It works with what he's got. Double heroic, also very good. Of course, single wild, double wild, like everyone. But then we get to his cards. 2 copies of Regenerating Factor. And you may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. So when he's taken a little bit of damage, he gets cards back. And you would say, oh, hey, as a design team, they went lazy. They put the same stuff on both cards. Nope. 1 move heroic, 1 move punch. I like the flexibility there. This is saying Beast is going to bring something different to the table. Then we get Genius Intellect. Genius Intelligence. I don't know, both would have worked. But Genius Intelligence, 2 copies of this, works exactly the same, and they both have heroics on it. This turn, you can treat heroic symbols as wild symbols. Now, would double heroic on the bottom have been even better? Oh yeah, but then that's giving him like a double wild at the end of the day, and that's probably way too good. But you put a character like Cyclops before him, anyone who has a double heroic, A, that's always useful, but B, you're just giving him triple wild. And if he can have a location that lets him gain heroic symbols at all, or heroic tokens, you're just laughing your way all the way to a win. Is pretty much what's happening. So let me tell you about utilizing Beast, at least in my experience, because all this is always just my experience. Your experience varies, of course. At first, I did not enjoy Beast. I was like, he's got some nice symbols. He's got variety, but he doesn't have enough attack for me. And whatever, he'll be fine. Genius Intelligence was kind of mid. I'm like, I'll make it work. But then my wife and I came up against Sabretooth. And we failed spectacularly one time, and I said, hey, let's put Beast in. Just try him out. We're playing Soul Core Box X-Men. And I said, let's try it with Beast. Because I'm like, okay, once Beast becomes hunted, these regenerating factors are going to help, as long as he doesn't die. And if we can ever get him to have more cards in his hand, he's just solid. So we did this, and he took some damage. He got a regenerating factor, so he goes back up to 3. Then we get a location. I forget the exact name of the location, but it's the one where you can let another hero in your location or an adjacent location draw a card. And we did this for Beast like 3-4 times. So Beast has this like 7 card hand. And Beast is we basically called him the Immortal at that point. And in the meantime, Beast is just kind of moving around, doing his thing, going to a location where he can pick up a token of his choice. I'm like, hey, Beast is going to pick up heroic tokens because I know Genius Intelligence has to come out. And we're going to treat those heroic symbols as wild symbols. Because why not? If we need them as heroics, then they're heroics. If we need them as something else, then they're something else. And eventually, Sabretooth tracks down Beast and ends up knocking him out. But the time that all of that bought us was immense. And so the hunted token passed to the next player. And it's like, okay, well, now Sabretooth has a really tough time winning the game because we just had this setup that worked. Now, if you don't get those regenerating factors out in the right time, if Beast takes lethal damage or knockout damage in one set before he can heal, before he can play his card, you're in a tough spot. I don't think Beast is great in a 4-player game because you're not guaranteed that turn every time before a villain goes. Also, the regenerating factor is going to be better before you go under pressure. Now, I think that Beast really does serve you well in on any kind of a location where you can optionally choose to discard a card for some kind of an effect. And I think knowing that you have healing cards that are going to come up, you are free to just discard and get your benefits. Whereas a lot of other characters, you need to play it a lot safer. You don't want the knockout. You don't want that drawback, the villain getting that benefit. But Beast doesn't have that same worry. And I think that's something where you get to play a lot looser. And for me, once I mentally shifted gears, I found myself enjoying Beast a lot more. There's there's this kind of criticism stigma that Marvel United basically plays the same for every character, and I understand that to a certain point, but Beast really did change the way that I thought about playing the game, at least with Beast. And yeah, I wanted to share that part. I think that that's the best thing I can ever do. And yeah, I think that's all I got for you. So anyway, let me know if you're not the biggest fan of Beast. Maybe try him, see what you can get with them. And yeah, use those regenerating factors, gather tokens. That's the best option I got for you. All right, thank you for listening, and until next time, keep brushing up your game. Take care.